Let the good times roll. The Florida Theater wants you to help celebrate local culture and entertainment, Mardi Gras style, of course. So pull out your boas, beads, and black tie finest. We're going to help you feel festive with some easy-to-make food and cocktails. But first, some of the people behind the big event are joining us right now. We've got Carolyn Klucha. She's the owner of CK Direct and the co-chair of the Florida Theater Ball. Laura Edgecombe is the director of development for Build Up Downtown and co-chair of the ball as well. And Angela Merritt is the senior account manager with Dex Imaging, which is a presenting sponsor of the Florida Theater Ball. Ooh, that was a lot. Welcome to First Coast Living.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us. So excited to have you here, though. This is a really fun segment. I'm so excited to learn more about this. So let's just get right to it. Why is this a must-attend event?
This is the biggest fundraiser of the year for the Florida Theater, and this is the time when the theater transforms for everyone to come out and to enjoy it and to see it if they haven't been out to experience a concert. But most importantly, it's really for people to support the theater. It's almost 100 years old. Wow. The money from ticket sales and sponsorships go to support improvements in the theater itself, and so it's a great time. There's lots of activities. You'll hear more about it as we talk through it, but it's definitely the one to come to this year.
And how else does it benefit the community, these fundraisers?
You know, arts and culture go hand in hand with quality of life, and if we don't have wonderful places, venues such as Florida Theater, especially with such a profound historic mark here in our city, you know, the community overall does, you know, suffers is kind of a silly word, but when you look at, there's actually Blue Zones is a new initiative in town right now that talks about this. When you have these sorts of initiatives that go throughout, like you're part of them and you're able to experience them, that for your quality of life is insurmountable. In addition to that, you know, ultimately, arts and culture in the overall economic sense of a city and the success of a city is also hand in hand. And so not only does it benefit those that work and live and play at the theater, but this also is really for the community as a whole.
And what about, I mean, you and all the other people who are part of this, why are you so passionate about arts and culture in our community?
I think for one, it is this venue. A lot of people do not realize it is an actual nonprofit venue, and it's historic. And just going on like what you said, the importance of the arts and culture in our community is so important. And I say it all the time, the Florida Theater is my favorite venue to see an event in.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful, and you never see a bad show. Every talent that it has, regardless of if it's dance performers, singers, you always have a good time. The hospitality is great, and it's a staple in our community.
It definitely is. So let's talk about the celebration itself, then the fundraiser, the Big Easy Party fundraiser. How is this different than maybe some others out there, if you will?
You want to do that?
I'll happily answer that question. You know, being involved, there are wonderful philanthropic galas and balls and all the wonderful parties. What's a little bit different about the Florida Theater, though, is that it's not a come sit down at a table for 8 or 10 and, you know, listen to the mission moment and then give. This is a little bit more of a true party style. We want to make sure that everyone feels the mission and feels why it's important to celebrate and to support the theater. So we have 3 stories of activations because we're using the entire theater. For those who have never attended, we take flooring and we cover all the seats on the ground theater.
That's crazy.
So you get to dance on the stage.
You get to dance on the stage.
That's crazy to me.
Like
I love that.
it is parallel to the stage, and so it's amazing how the theater transforms.
Yeah.
And then we'll have different activations, a little bit of non-gambling since it's not really what we're doing, casino theme, a voodoo lounge, so we'll have face painters and character artists. And then, of course, the band Be Easy will be our music for the night. And a lot of little surprises along the way. When you arrive, there'll be some really yummy treats. And when you leave, there'll be really, really delicious treats. And then, of course, Bread and Board will be our caterer for the evening. And we are so excited at all the different food options that they're providing for this. And Manifest for the Bar, which I know you're going to talk to them a little bit about the cocktails and food.
We're going to be learning more about the food and drinks. But first, where can we get more information? Where can people get tickets?
So they can go online to floridatheater.com. They can also call the box office, which I don't know that number.
It's on the screen, or no, just go to FloridaTheater.com. Then you'll see their phone number on the website.
And that's the best way to get tickets. Or if anyone is still interested in sponsoring, we do have sponsorships open, and those sponsorships come with different ticket levels, so they can, you know, give them to their employees. They can bring their friends or colleagues, and that's probably a great way to do it. It's
Follow the social media too.
It's a money
Sorry,
saver.
that's
Yep,
huge.
follow
We've
social
got a
media.
huge social media presence. It's going to give you some ideas of what to expect at the party, and so
Okay.
I would definitely encourage you to follow that as well.
Thank you for that. Okay, thank you, ladies, so much. This was so much fun, and of course, don't forget to wear your finest attire as well that night.